Hello, I am the Convolutional Neurogamer, and today I'll be talking about ships and turrets that use the Disruptive Tech Group in AI War 2. Disruptive ships are characterized by solid DPS, low speed, low to moderate toughness, and powerful damage bonuses. They also universally have the medium armor type, so if you tech that, you'll benefit all your disruptive ships. First up is the Pike Corvette. This strikecraft spawns in mid-sized groups of 25 to 40. It has high DPS, which is spread among 5 enemies due to its multiple shots. This is further boosted by its bonus against ships with high health percent and depleted shields, giving roughly a 1/3 boost to damage against ships with the standard 2:1 hull to shield ratio. It also gets a large bonus against high armor enemies. They make a great core force in your fleet and will rapidly destroy any high armor strikecraft you come across. There are 2 variants of the Pike Corvette. The first is the Parasitic Pike Corvette. These come in smaller groups than the other Pike Corvette variants, with only 15 to 25 per spawn. They make up for this with the powerful zombification ability, which will convert enemy ships into automated zombies that fight for you. Like other zombification ships, it's hugely beneficial to have at least one line in your force. More lines are less valuable, as even ships not destroyed by zombification ships will still be turned into zombies if enough zombification damage has been done to them. The second Pike Corvette variant is the Porcupine. These spawn in groups of 25 to 40 like the basic Pike Corvette. Porcupines have a little over half the health of Pike Corvettes, but deal over 2.5 times the damage. A very worthwhile pickup if you see them around and have Pike tech. Agraric pods are another strikecraft that spawns in groups of 25 to 40. They lag behind other disruptive ships in raw stats, with DPS similar to Stalkers and even less HP than Pike Corvettes, though they do get a little extra speed. They also get a 5 times damage bonus against ships with powerful engines. Overall, the other disruptive strikecraft are better core ships, but Agraric pods are still a decent ship type and can excel in the right situations. Stalkers also spawn in groups of 25 to 40. They have less raw DPS than the Pike Corvette, but make up for it with nearly double the health and a very powerful damage bonus. Stalkers do more damage the higher the energy use of their target, and this just keeps scaling up. Against Dire Guardians, they get a massive damage bonus, making them one of the best ships in the game for dealing with these AI monsters. Suppressor frigates are the only disruptive frigate type. They spawn in large groups of 2 to 4. They are low HP but have solid DPS. Their real strength though is in their tractor beams and weapon jammer. Each suppressor frigate can tractor between 50 and 120 ships while hitting them with a massive 16 weapon jamming shots per second, each of which delay reload by between 2 and 8 seconds depending on the mark of your suppressor frigates. A group of high mark suppressor frigates can effectively take a large group of enemy ships out of the fight, while also pulling their weight in terms of DPS. Overall, a great power multiplier for your fleet. The Pike turret is a disruptive turret type you'll be very familiar with, as it is the only kind of turret you can build with all command stations even without a global command augmenter. These bonus turrets alone make Disruptive a great tech for boosting your defensive power. In addition, Pikes are very solid turrets, with solid DPS, health, and the powerful damage bonuses of the Pike Corvette. On global command augmenters they spawn in groups of 3 to 5. As if Pike turrets weren't enough for your disruptive defenses, the Plasma turret is also a disruptive turret type. You get fewer of these than most turrets, with only 1 per global command augmenter, and they have a massive energy cost to run. To compensate for this, Plasma turrets have high range, high HP and incredible DPS, even when you account for the small number you get. In fact, Plasma turrets have nearly 20 times the DPS of a Pike turret. They also have a bonus against bubble force fields, but this is rarely very useful. Unfortunately, the damage of a plasma turret is largely wasted on strikecraft, which simply don't have the HP to warrant their attacks. This, and their energy cost, limits the utility of plasma turrets on all but critical planets. Plasma turrets shine against high HP targets, making them an unusually useful turret for the offense. AI turrets, guard posts, guardians, and even Phase 2 of the AI Home Command are brutalized by plasma turrets. If you're finding a planet tough to crack and have a battle station that can build plasma turrets, bring it along and they might just solve your problems. Overall, Disruptive is a core tech type you can build a fleet around. A fleet of pikes, stalkers, and suppressors can handle almost anything, and will crush anything large or heavily armoured. Going Disruptive also gives you a solid basis for your defences in the form of the pike turret, without even needing to take an appropriate global command augmenter. Teching into Disruptive is a viable option in almost every game.